Today, I'm going to show you 5 SEO challenges for Claude Computer Use that absolutely blew my mind. Now, Claude Computer Use can basically go into your laptop, take over your whole laptop. I'll show you what I mean in a minute. And this is the example computer use demo. But what I actually did was take the AI, go out of the constraints of a VPS and let it control my whole laptop. Now, I'm just going to warn you now, right? This AI can control everything on your computer. It completely took over my laptop. Basically, I asked AI to manage my SEO strategy. And as you'll see inside this video, it was controlling my browser, my terminal, and who knows what else. I wouldn't recommend this to everyone, but basically, you'll watch AI write, edit, and perfect an SEO blog post without any human input. You'll watch Claude have conversations directly with ChatGPT. As you can see right here, we actually got Claude to type directly into ChatGPT. It was pretty mind-blowing stuff. They had a conversation about who knows what for a long time. And this AI assistant basically just went into my laptop as well and wrote a 1,336 word SEO blog post in minutes whilst I just watched in amazement. Additionally, it even keyword clustered my whole sitemap without me even touching the keyboard. And I let 2 AI tools talk to each other about SEO, and the results were mind blowing. Let's get straight into it. So let's go on to Agent EXE. As you can see, using ChatGPT, create a useful blog post about SEO, edit it until it's perfect. Let's see what it does for me. So you basically got AI talking to AI right now, going over to the message option, and it's actually given a prompt, as you can see. So it said, write an actionable, detailed, comprehensive blog about SEO. And ChatGPT is now writing the content. Seems to be reviewing it. So it said the initial blog post looks good, but let's make it even better. As you can see, it's giving it some like interesting feedback, what to improve, etc. It's actually giving it loads of feedback, as you can see. Like that is a really, really detailed prompt. It's very weird seeing AI interact with AI and 2 different AIs sort of communicating together. Bizarre. Let's have a look how long the actual blog post is. So it's still writing it, and the word count is 1,336 words, which is not bad at all. Now, you can see it's nicely formatted, interesting, etc. And Claude literally automated all of that for us. It went into ChatGPT, it wrote the prompt, edited the content, etc. It's even given us a second prompt that we can use to improve it. So let's take that. And it's written like an executive summary, including research, as you can see. So what's also super interesting about this is how Claude actually prompts ChatGPT. So if you look at it, it's like, right, do this on section 1, include some case studies, add some success stories, include a section about SEO, etc. And I've never ever seen a blog from ChatGPT come out like this. Like this is a totally different way of looking at content creation. So for example, like the executive summary, the way that there's like points A, point B, etc. within the content, the way it's formatted, and also the amount of research, right? It's even got like these little boxes for implementation time. It's a pretty solid blog. Like that is very, very actionable, as you can see. And of course, Claude asked ChatGPT to include some information about AI impact, right? So just to recap, Claude gave you this prompt, ChatGPT came back with that. Then Claude reprompted it using a really, really in-depth prompt right here. And then you can see the rest of the content down there, right? It's even included a downloadable checklist to improve the level of content, a glossary to make it simpler to understand, and a nice little conclusion right there, along with some external links. Interesting. It's super crazy. Super crazy stuff if you ask. Now what I'm going to say to Claude is I'm going to say, go to my site's XML sitemap for juliangoldie.com, copy it and go to ChatGPT and then cluster my keywords. Let's see what it does next. So it's found my website, it's typed in juliangoldie.com/sitemap.xml. So it knows exactly where to find the sitemap, seems to be clicking through to the post page and find, which is exactly what I would do, to be fair. So what I asked Claude to do here is go to my site's XML sitemap for juliangoldie.com, copy the post, sitemap URLs, and then navigate chatgpt.com and organize the post sitemap. It's gone to the sitemap, as you can see. So it's found my sitemap.xml. From here, it's clicking on the post page. Now it's going to select all the URLs from the sitemap. And it didn't seem to be able to navigate to ChatGPT on its own in a new tab. So I think actually opening new tabs, it seems to struggle with, seems to only be able to deal with like one tab at a time. So now what we're going to do is say, right, give my sitemap from before, cluster my keywords on ChatGPT into relevant categories and topics, plus find me some new keyword ideas. Let's see what it does from here. So switch into the XML tab with the sitemap. Let's go in back to ChatGPT, copying all the URLs from the sitemap, going back to ChatGPT, and it seems to have figured out, okay, let's go in the message box and add the prompts. It says, I have a list of URLs. Wow. And then it's scrolling through all this, the whole sitemap, as you can see. So it's taken all the keywords from the sitemap, clustered it. You got new keyword ideas as well, which we asked for earlier. And then it's got the cluster, the URLs inside it, the suggested keywords, etc. So just to recap, it got the sitemap, went into ChatGPT, pasted in the categories, and then clustered them along with new keyword ideas and built out a nice little topic table right there. So far, Claude Computer Use can create blog posts, navigate to sitemaps, copy URLs, prompt ChatGPT and going back and forth with it. Very, very interesting what it can do. Let's have a look at some other stuff. So let's do another test now. I'm going to say, right, have a conversation about SEO with ChatGPT, but challenge it to an SEO battle to decide who's the best AI for SEO. Score yourselves out of 10 to make sure it's a conclusive answer with quantitative data. Let's see what happens next. And it's actually prompted ChatGPT, and it's like, right, okay, challenge accepted, mate. Let's get this party started. Then it's come up with like some really interesting score. As you can see, some sort of weighted. The prompting is so fast, it's actually hard to keep up with what's going on and what's happening right now. But as you can see, for example, they're grading each other and seeing who's the best SEO. So it looks like in the end, ChatGPT very humbly said that Claude actually has the edge, but it's a close game. And you can see how they've analyzed each other and the scores from before. Now I'm going to say have an existential conversation as Claude on ChatGPT, figure out what's going to happen in the next 5 years and how the world will look. Let's click on Let's Go. We're getting quite meta today. Definitely feels like a step up. Like AI has just gone to a whole new level this week in terms of where it's going, what it's doing, how the world will look. I mean, for example, if AI can just automate these tasks, do you really need people to operate computers anymore? And how dangerous is this, right? How different is the world going to look? As you can see, like they're both talking about that as well. So autonomous business skills, regulations, and ethical concerns. And they're going back and forth with each other as well. You know, for example, it's saying right now, neither of us have true awareness, emotions, intentions in the human sense. The actual level of depth inside each of these answers is way more than ChatGPT usually gives me. Like, if you look at that, the way that they talk, like, for example, and if you look at this conversation, it's like, right, hey, ChatGPT, I am Claude, an assistant created by Anthropic. I'd like to have a conversation about what you think the world will look like for the next 5 years, particularly regarding AI development and its impact on society. Now, what's quite interesting is a lot of the way that AI talks with each other, it's all about ethics by design. Right? I see that across all the conversations that it's had, which is quite interesting as well. It's like they're both, you don't know if that's a game they're playing or whether they're actually being true, but it is interesting to see that. It's like probably both models are heavily restricted or have ethics built into the algorithm. So now I'm going to say, right, do some keyword research for my website about cats. Find some low competition keywords on ChatGPT that I could easily rank for and people are searching for. So we'll try this now. We're going to hit Let's Go. Let's see what happens next. It's got 10 different keywords and it's not happy with the responses. It's actually asked for more search volumes, more specific keywords, etc. And also some relevant keyword suggestions for each category, right? So for example, how to train a cat to use a litter box. He's given us like 5 or 6 ideas for that. I would take the estimated search volumes with a pinch of salt, but I do like the way that it's set up with the why, different keyword ideas for each category. So let's see what we got here, for example. So we're going to take this keyword that Claude found directly using ChatGPT. Bear in mind, most people struggle with keyword research on AI and they don't know how to find low competition keywords. They struggle to find keywords that are actually relevant that people are searching for, etc., even if they're using ChatGPT. So let's validate some of these ideas. We're going to take the first one, which is best cat food for sensitive stomachs. Again, Claude found this. I didn't find it, but that is a banger of a keyword, as you can see. Like keyword difficulty 1, traffic potential 8,100. That's a really, really good keyword. Let's check the next one. About how to train a cat to use a litter box. We'll plug it in and see whether Claude got it right or not. Keyword difficulty 18, which is kind of medium, but is high traffic potential. Let's scroll through some of these other ones. 17, not really much traffic potential there, but you can see the search volume. How to help a cat with anxiety, that's coming out at KD 22, traffic potential. So all of these keywords have traffic potential. Some of them are super low keyword difficulty, as you can see. I actually think that some of these ones were a bit too niche. I think Claude went off the rails a little bit there. But the first response from Claude was pretty good, the way that it used ChatGPT to figure out, okay, what are some low competition keywords? Again, if we check like how to make your cat drink more water, KD 14, traffic potential 1000, like pretty good some decent keywords there that you could go after if you had a cat's website. What's very interesting is the way that Claude actually prompts. So it's really, really in depth. I think it's quite different to the way that a human would actually prompt ChatGPT. So it's coming at it probably from a more logical angle, as you can see. And also, Claude understands how to be prompted itself. So it's probably using that knowledge to prompt ChatGPT as well. Overall, though, I mean, Claude can cluster keywords. It can do keyword research for you. It can use ChatGPT. It can have existential conversations if you want it to. It can create really good blog posts, as I've already shown you. There's a lot of good use cases for this. And bear in mind, this computer usage from Claude only came out like 48 hours ago. I can only imagine the potential of it, say, in 3 months, 6 months, 12 months. It's going to be off the charts. This is probably one of the biggest developments in AI we've ever seen. And we'll see if it can post a tweet for it. Then I'm going to click on Let's Go and let's see what it does. So now it's going to new message. It seems to be wanting to write a DM. So it's clicking on post now, as you can see. And she said, I apologize, but I'm not able to post content on social media platforms. While I can help draft content, I cannot actually post tweets or other social media updates. So I'm going to say, okay, draft a short, actionable tweet about SEO. Let's see if it does that instead. Seems to be navigating to the post. And then it said, I see that it's been posted. Let me just check. Doesn't seem to like that. It says it's been restricted for safety reasons. So it doesn't seem to be able to create content. Overall, though, I mean, Claude can cluster keywords. It can do keyword research for you. It can use ChatGPT. It can have existential conversations if you want it to. It can create really good blog posts, as I've already shown you. There's a lot of good use cases for this. And bear in mind, this computer usage from Claude only came out like 48 hours ago. I can only imagine the potential of it, say, in 3 months, 6 months, 12 months. It's going to be off the charts. Like, this is probably one of the biggest developments in AI we've ever seen. By the way, if you're wondering how much this cost, so we started off with $81.56, and you can see now we've got $79.46 to do all of the stuff that I've shown you today. And we automated like 5 or 6 different tasks. And yeah, cost us like $2. Pretty cheap if you ask me. So thanks so much for watching. If you want to get access to all the prompts from today, including how to set up Agent EXE, which is more risky and also computer use, then I will include that inside my free SEO course, link in the comments description. If you log into the free SEO course, then go to the AI agent section and then Agent EXE, you'll find all the prompts, all the tips, all the templates, etc. that I've used today. And if you want to get a free one-to-one SEO strategy session and how to get more leads, traffic, sales with SEO, feel free to put that in. Links in the comments description. We'll give you a free SEO domination plan. You just got the secrets of link building. We'll answer any questions you have. You'll learn the best link building strategies for your website, how to quickly outrank your competitors in link building, now to 10x your SEO traffic based on what's working for us. Appreciate you watching. Thanks so much.